Abenobashi!
Hang on!
Papa! Army!
It brings back memories of the way things used to be. It was a long time ago. Back when all of us were young. Before Grill Pelican was even built. Hell, this story takes place so long ago, there wasn't a single support beam in place for the shopping arcade. Not yet, anyways. With the so-called urban planning, the shacks and open-air black market stands that popped up after the war had been cleared out for good. It left one section of town in front of the train station clean as a skeleton, real bare, like it had just been bombed out. The hair on top of my head was still growing thick, and I may have been scrawny and no good at fights, but I was trying to be cool. I was right with the times, thinking, if you're a man, you gotta go out there and make your mark. Looking back, I think I may have been a little overeager. I was the kind of kid every town had back then, wide-eyed with big plans for the future.
Hey, Monet, baby!
Nah, I was just a punk.
Oh, Masato. It's the middle of the afternoon. Did you go and get yourself fired again?
Come on, Monet. Don't call me Masa Bo. Bo is like, I'm way older than you.
Grandpa Masa then?
Don't have to take it that far, but never mind that. I'm not here today because I want to just hang around. I'm going to do some prep work and preliminary inspections for the awesome shopping arcade project they got started up here. You dig, babe?
No. Not that I really care, but could you go away? My mom told me not to talk to you.
That's what I've been trying to say. I've cleaned up my act, you hear me? Look, about your mom. She's got the wrong idea about me. Come on. Now listen, Monet. I got approval from the governor of Osaka. Ain't it just great? Today I brought in this new guy, a respected and amazing man from Tokyo.
Osaka and Tokyo? You must be keeping the Tokaido line in business.
See that fella there? That's Mr. Abe, a specialist in urban planning. Monet, you know, being a man, I haven't really talked about this a whole lot. But I got this dream, you see? And that's to open my own shop. Not some stupid place like the cafeteria in the department store where I gotta work my butt off every day. I'm talking about a place that serves up some serious French cooking. What do you think? Then I'd start a family. Maybe something would, happen between me and you, Monet, baby. And as you know, all I gotta live off of is a kitchen knife. And all this French stuff is nothing but gibberish to me. Hell, I can't even read a menu, So I want to have some kids quick. Well, who knows if it'll be a boy or a girl, but... Nah, it'd be better if it was a boy, wouldn't it? I'll train him up and make it so he can speak a foreign language real good. Like a real cosmopolitan kind of guy who can do business all around the world. That's how I'm gonna raise him, and I'll reap the rewards for my hard work. Now, I'm not thinking of having him take over my shop or nothing. I got it! He'll open a new place, in our food's native home. And of course, we'd go and visit him every so often and see how he's doing. Husband and wife in the city of Paris. Bonjour to the Champs-Élysées, the Arc de Triomphe, Yvette Giroud. Just kidding. Hey, what do you think? Doesn't this plan sound fantastic?
Mm-hmm. Really. Wonderful.
Huh? Chief, hurry up! We're wasting precious time! I don't care if it's a shopping arcade or Yankyo! Let's build it right now! Where are we gonna start? What should I do? I'll do anything! Even hold my farts! If you build it, they will come! Whoa! No way! This is awesome, Chief! It's one of those modern housing units that are so popular now, ain't it? Say, Chief, you gonna be living here by yourself?
Yeah, but I haven't furnished the place yet, so it's empty.
Ooh, another room in the back. Bet the ladies will like that. Lucky dog.
Really? I'll lend you a key if you need it. I tend to be out a lot anyway.
What, for real? You sure you okay with me using this place? Yeah, please let me have a key. Oh, Chief, you can be real understanding about a man's needs, you know that? Well, truth is, I've got a little plan. Is there a futon in the back? There is? All right. That room will be great for doing this and doing that. Young blood and young bodies riding the tide.
Ahem. So is that all part of your big plan?
No, Mooney, you got it all wrong, totally wrong. I'm not thinking anything nasty like that. You gotta believe me, I swear, I ain't saying nothing nasty at all.
Abenobashi's shopping arcade?
Well, are you surprised? We're not talking anything dinky like a house or a shop. We're building a brand new town from scratch. How about it?
So my family's turtle bath will be at the north end. And all these roads match up with the directions on the map and make a grid. It's like a mini Kyoto.
True. This 4x5 orthochiastic framework will convert the yin in the atmosphere to yang, with all the netherworld energy surging through the earth. This is the only system that can restore the balance. By placing the sacred beasts on all sides, east, west, north, and south, this matrix will raise chi ventilation to nearly 100%. Plus, the true word barriers guarantee perfect security. The backbone of this thing will have the greatest range in the industry, 4.6 times better than anything previous. Regular connections to distant Taishan and Kunlun will be possible through the high-speed Dragon Vein network. The new 1,000-year realm will be bolstered by the ultimate in science and technology. That is Abenobashi Shopping Arcade.
What is he talking about?
What a passionate man.
One sorrel meal, one kid's lunch.
After 1,000 years, the same flowers bloom in the same shape. Just like when we were kids, Masayuki.
Huh? What's that you're saying there, huh, Chief?
Hey, Mooney, you going to see Mr. Abe?
Yeah, lunch delivery.
Say, about the shopping arcade. All those plots of land they're selling, can just anyone buy them?
Yeah, I heard there's quite a few people coming in from outside.
I saw Masabo. He was looking real fired up. Buying his plot and everything. In his own way, he's pretty serious about all this, you know?
Wow. Masabo said that?
Moron, retard, scum, let's be adults here. So like I said, you can take all the interest you want on it. You getting this?
I am most deeply and terribly sorry.
Why can't you lend me any money? Tell me, this is a bank, right? People trust their money to you, you turn around, loan that money out, and skim off the top. That's how a bank does business, ain't it?
I'm most deeply and terribly sorry.
Don't give me that. Day after day, I work hard, sweating up a storm to earn my salary, and all right, it ain't all of it, but I put a nice tidy sum into the vault here every month come payday. Admit it, I'm being at least a little useful to you folks. I'm right, ain't I?
On behalf of the bank, I want to thank you for using our savings account, sir.
Is that it? Don't you got anything else you want to say to me?
I am most deeply and terribly sorry.
Don't you have a sympathetic bone in your body?
No, sir, I do not.
Huh? Oh.
If you run into trouble, show them that business card. It should get you through most tough spots.
Huh? What's this you got here? Who is this? Mr. Abe's guarantee was as good as the one made by the folks at Ushiwaka Soap. Cleaned you fast, cleaned you good. They were right, and so was he. Even that sourpuss loan officer ground his head into the desktop, begging me to borrow the money. At the time, I figured he was a sucker for changing his mind so quick over a scrap of paper. But looking back now, it must have been the beginning of that ultimate science Mr. Abe was talking about.
Everything's going so smoothly, Chief, it's kind of creepy. Huh? Oh, these are some fancy chamber pots.
No.
Look at them. They're like chamber pots the new rich would use.
They will be the town's linchpins.
Lunchpins?
Linchpins! Genbu in the north, Suzako in the south, Byakko in the west, and Seru in the east. In keeping with the theory behind the harmony of the four gods, we will set these sacred beasts on the shop roofs at the four cardinal directions and control the flow of chi.
again, ever. And if you do, I'll tie you up and burn you alive.
But Mother, haven't you heard anything from Miss Mooney? She mentioned a day. How about betrothal gifts? Oh, God damn it! Wicked old hag! Pig's ass, you stingy bitch! Mooney. Mooney, my place has got a name. France a la carte grilled pelican. So what do you think? Has a nice ring, doesn't it?
Once it's planted, this tree supposedly lives for 1,000 years.
1,000, huh? Hey, that's a laurel tree. I know they got a whole bunch of big ones growing over by the Seimei Shrine. But why plant one here?
Because that man asked me to, that's why.
That man, huh? Oh, so this is for that man too, huh?
Wait!
I'll deliver it.
Masago!
That man, my ass, pisses me off. In fact, I'm so pissed I'm gonna eat all of it. This is pretty good. It just isn't fair. I want to be a clown.
You haven't taken one sip. How long are you going to sit there babbling to yourself?
I can grumble all night long, sister. I can sit and stare at it for hours.
Yeah, and you're being a real pain. What you're doing ain't nothing to be proud of. You ain't gonna drink, I'm gonna close up. Tomorrow's gonna be busy because of Seimei's festival, you know.
It was supposed to be my role. What's wrong with being a punk? Just you watch. Someday I'm gonna build the world's most stupendously huge French restaurant. I'll make a 100-story building, one big French cafe, and it'll be open 24/7.
Yeah, now go home.
What? He quit?
Yes, the old man named Mr. Kashiwagi, right?
No, I don't know. I don't know his name. Coke bottle glasses, not a sympathetic bone in him.
That's him. He just retired. And you know, that same day, he collapsed in the bath and was rushed to the hospital unconscious. Strict bed rest, no visitors. And get this, he never married. He was still single, old as he was. I wonder what he had to look forward to in life. What do you think?
Oh, the hell if I know. I don't care about some old man. I'm talking about the money in this bank, you hear me?
Yes, of course.
Get on the ball, huh?
All right, then. Now, if you don't mind, could you please tell me everything from the beginning?
The bank wouldn't lend money to a good-for-nothing. So there I was, alone and back at square one. People often say that money gets lonely. But neither money nor women will come to a man who is all alone. Setting up a business, starting a family. Such normal and natural things for ordinary people seem like some kind of distant dream I was never meant to realize.
Guess I'll just have to go talk to Mr. Abe about it. Wonder if he'll be there.
Why did I take the kitchen knife with me? I have a hard time remembering that patch of time. What was I planning on doing with the knife? What was I thinking? 'Cause I liked Mr. Abe. He was a kind and brilliant man with a sharp mind. And on top of that, he was a truly good person. He was always thinking about other people, and he tried to live for other people's sake. I loved that man. It was obvious why Mooney would fall for him. There was no reason for her to come to a man like me. It was only natural that she'd be joined with him. Just how obvious and natural it was, That was too sad and heavy for me to bear right then. I must have reached some sort of limit.
Nice clear night. It's strange you asked to see me so late. What's wrong? Masayuki, I am powerless after all. The world won't go the way I want it to.
Wow. I had no idea a guy like you could feel that way. Huh?
I don't want to lose anyone anymore.
By the next day, he had disappeared without saying anything to anyone. I contacted the municipal office, but neither the company on the business card nor the person I knew as Mr. Abe had ever existed. Ultimately, I never got to be with Monet. Instead, I married Geen, the girl who ran the Horomon cart. And as the shops went up, one after the other, all across the shopping arcade, strangely enough, that one plot of land never went to anyone. 10 years later, I was able to open the Grill Pelican with my wife. Say, Mune, was that Seimei reborn, you think?
Sashi! Hurry it up! The portable shrine's gonna be leaving any minute now!
Orame, wait for me!
Sashi, it's your favorite preview time!
Preview?
You want to do the next episode preview, right?
I don't know, we practically had no scenes this episode. And even the story was so serious, depressing even.
It was a downer.
After that kind of mood, I'd hate to go, now on the next episode of Magical Shopping Arcade Abenobashi, all happy and have people think I was dumb or something.
I don't think you have to worry about that, though. Your dumbness is plain to the naked eye.
Oh, right, that's true!
Moron.